Lost time flight. The plane that returned after 37 years. In 1955, a plane named Pan American Flight 914 took off from New York to Miami with 57 passengers and 4 crew. The plane soared into the sky and was on its route. However, a few hours later, the plane suddenly disappeared from radars. Air traffic control completely lost communication with the plane. No emergency signal was given. No explosion or accident reports were received. The plane had suddenly disappeared. Authorities immediately mobilized search and rescue teams. The ocean, land, and sky were meticulously scanned. Despite days of searching, no trace of the plane could be found. There was not even wreckage. Pan American Flight 914 had simply evaporated. It was officially recorded as missing, and all passengers were presumed dead. However, 37 years after the incident, in 1992, this missing plane suddenly reappeared, and in an unexpected place, Caracas International Airport in Venezuela. Shocking return. Caracas Air Traffic Control detected an unidentified object on radar one morning. The signal was coming from an old model aircraft of a type used in the past. At first, this was thought to be a mistake. However, within minutes, the mysterious aircraft approached the airport without requesting permission to land and landed on the runway. When the officers in the control tower looked out the window, they couldn't believe their eyes. This aircraft looked nothing like today's aircraft. It had the Pan American Airways logo on it and was a model from the 1950s. Airport officials quickly directed security teams around the runway. However, the sounds coming from inside the aircraft were even more shocking. Shocking words from the pilot. The pilot, who was communicating with the airport, thought he had landed in Miami. In the audio recording, the pilot allegedly said the following words to the control tower in astonishment. "What's going on? Didn't we land in Miami? Today is July 21st, 1955. Is that right?" As the security guards approached, the pilot and passengers seemed to know nothing of the modern world. People were in shock. How could a plane that had disappeared for 37 years return without a single trace? However, the incident would turn into a nightmare. The plane's disappearance again. Authorities took action to evacuate the plane's passengers. However, the pilot experienced a great panic at this time. He locked the plane's doors and restarted all the engines. The tower officials tried to stop him, but the pilot made a sudden takeoff and took off rapidly. All eyes turned to the sky. The plane rose, entered the clouds, and was never seen again. Radar signals suddenly stopped. Neither the pilot, nor the passengers, nor the plane were ever found again. What could be the explanation of this incident? This incident has led to many theories over the years. Some have claimed that the plane and its 57 passengers may have traveled through time. Did they pass through a dimension gate and accidentally arrive in 1992? Another theory is that this incident was the result of a military experiment. It was claimed that the plane was drawn into a magnetic field that caused it to disappear in time as part of a secret project. However, neither the authorities nor scientists have been able to provide a logical explanation for this incident. All records indicate that there is no official data about the plane. So was this incident real or just an urban legend? The reality of this incident is still being debated. However, one thing is certain. This plane was really lost and has never been found.